Japan is in trouble. People aren't having babies and the birth rate is plummeting. The population is getting older, and the number of elderly people is increasing rapidly. This is a big problem for the economy, as businesses struggle to find enough workers. Fewer workers mean less money being made, and productivity is taking a hit. So Japan is trying something radical, a 4-day work week, hoping to spark a change. The idea is simple. Give people more free time to enjoy life and pursue personal interests. Maybe they'll use that time to, make more people and start families. This isn't just about economics though, it's about improving overall well-being. It's about quality of life and making sure people are happier and healthier. Japanese workers are famous for their long hours, often sacrificing personal time. They often work late into the night, missing out on family and leisure time. This can lead to burnout and stress, affecting both mental and physical health. A 4-day workweek could give people more time to relax and recharge, reducing stress. Happier people might be more likely to start families. It's a bold move, but it could pay off. Some might even say it's crazy, but Japan is desperate and needs innovative solutions. They need to try something to turn things around, and this could be the answer. The question is, will it work? Only time will tell if this drastic measure will make a difference. On paper, the plan sounds great. It promises a better work-life balance and increased happiness. More free time equals less stress, allowing people to enjoy their lives more fully. Less stress equals more babies, right? Well, maybe, but it's not that simple. There are many factors to consider. Having kids is expensive. Daycare, education, food, diapers. It all adds up quickly and can be overwhelming. A 4-day workweek doesn't magically make those costs disappear. Financial planning remains crucial. Then there's the cultural aspect. Japan has a deeply ingrained work culture that values long hours. Working long hours is seen as a sign of dedication and loyalty to the company. Changing that mindset won't be easy. It requires a shift in societal values and expectations. Some people might feel pressured to work even more on their days off, fearing judgment. They might worry about falling behind or seeming lazy compared to their peers. There's also the question of productivity. Can the same level of work be achieved in less time? Can companies maintain the same output with fewer working hours? It's a significant concern. Will employees be able to cram 5 days of work into 4 without burning out? These are all valid concerns that need to be addressed thoughtfully. The success of the 4-day workweek depends on finding solutions to these challenges and adapting to new ways of working. Japan isn't the first country to experiment with a shorter workweek. Iceland conducted trials a few years ago. The results were promising. Productivity remained the same, or even improved in some cases. Workers reported feeling happier and less stressed. Other countries like Scotland and Spain are also considering similar trials. The idea is gaining traction around the world. But it's important to note that these are just trials. The long-term effects are still unknown. What works in Iceland might not work in Japan. Each country has its own unique culture and economic conditions. Japan will need to find its own path. The successes and failures of other countries can provide valuable lessons. Section 4. The land of the rising work ethic. Can Japan change? Japan has a reputation for hard work. It's part of their national identity. The idea of taking a day off, even for something as important as family, might seem counterintuitive. But times are changing. The younger generation is starting to question the traditional ways. They're looking for a better work-life balance. They're prioritizing their mental and physical health. The government recognizes this shift. They know they need to adapt to attract and retain talent. Changing a culture takes time. It requires a collective effort from the government, businesses, and individuals. The 4-day workweek is a step in the right direction. But it's just one piece of the puzzle. Japan needs to address other issues like high childcare costs and limited parental leave. Section 5. A gamble for the future. The 4-day workweek is a gamble, a bold experiment in the realm of work-life balance. There's no guarantee it will solve Japan's demographic crisis, which includes an aging population and declining birth rates. But it's a gamble worth taking, a step towards a potentially brighter future. The potential rewards are too great to ignore, from increased productivity to improved mental health. If successful, it could lead to a happier, healthier, and more productive workforce, transforming the way we view work. It could also set an example for the rest of the world, inspiring other nations to rethink their work policies. Imagine a world where everyone had an extra day off each week, a day to recharge and reconnect, a world where people had more time for their families, their hobbies, and themselves, leading to a more balanced life. It might seem like a pipe dream, an idealistic vision of the future, but Japan is taking the first step. The world is watching, waiting to see the results. The outcome of this experiment could have far-reaching consequences influencing global work culture. Will it be a success or a failure? Only time will tell, but the potential for change is immense. But one thing is for sure, Japan is making a bold statement challenging the status quo. They're saying that there's more to life than work, advocating for a healthier balance, and that's a message we can all get behind, a vision of a future where work and life coexist in harmony.